Wow, this video is very overdue. In the previous video where I was talking about the Lwex and how I technically got scammed, I was saying that I would do update video about the situation if they actually scammed me or not after their date that they said that they would reopen. But something like this didn't happen at all. So obviously I got scammed. Now it's already getting to summer and I haven't done any update about this situation. Partially because I forgot and actually hope that I get some new information about this. Only thing I'm gonna share is some conclusions, some thoughts, because it is sad situation. Of course every scam is sad situation, but I'm gonna also expose that there was other crime that I have not seen any news article to talk about that was known to be happening in that platform. But the frustrating thing is you could make in a single day more money than you would do in a normal job. That's why it was appealing. Just puts not even like a lot of money for some people, like 2,000 euros to invest is a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but it's not that outrageous amount not to have some like passive income. Now nobody has anything. People lost money and we are never gonna see it again. And the class action lawsuit about this, or should I sue them for getting money back? My loss is so small that I don't even meet the legal threshold to sue. If I wanted to join class action lawsuit, somebody would have to file the class action lawsuit, and then they would still need to find the person responsible for this. When I say like this that we had insider in Lwex that was doing the trades, I technically am not lying, but it is like trusting friend that he's telling the truth about this. So the situation was like this. If this was scam, we would get to know first, and we already had like big friend group, so we would be able to pull out the money immediately. But it seems that the money was pulled out even from the people that worked for the Lwex. The only person that get away was somebody or someone that created it. Even the workers that were doing the trades got shit on by this scam. Lwex was teaching how to avoid being taxed on crypto. I am saying it out loud. This was what happened. That was one thing where people were like, I don't want to pay 40% of my earnings from crypto to government because that is outrageous. Can you teach me how to avoid that? Obviously people were like, yeah, that is the criminal act, so we have to be quiet about it and not to do anything. Tax evasion. What is sad actually about the Lwex also situation is like few months after that happened, I got a message from in Portugal, and she was like, is Lwex going to open? Do I know anything about this? And I am like explaining to her that this was just scam, you are not gonna get your money, and she's like having that hope. I know that just closed, but it is not scam, and I literally have to explain, no, this is scam, we all been scammed, we are never gonna see that money again, which is unfortunate, very. And I was just blinded and just didn't do enough research. And only thing I can feel about myself is a pity that I didn't do more. You know what is funny? The news outlets, even on TV, were saying that Lwex is a scam, but nobody told you how it was scamming people. And the investor, they ask, you know you are being scammed, and they're like, no, I make money. If it makes money, I'm gonna stay. Duh. And now he already lost money, never gonna see that again. If you are somebody that has met Lwex and you are in different country that is outside of Europe, because I think they are already not in Europe, but from what I heard of, you are gonna be scammed. You are gonna lose money. So take your last trade of your money you are getting and leave before you lose everything. You are not gambling that you are getting one more day of earnings. you are just being stupid. I saw old people, young people getting on it and losing what they were earning. Lwex is definitely scam. I'm gonna say it with 100% of my chest. Person responsible for creating it and managing it should be found and imprisoned. The sad thing is, nobody knows who it is. I think this time justice will not be served. But I hope one day when he creates another scam and actually gets caught and somebody says he also was creating Lwex, I can be happy person that he was put in jail. But until that day, that will probably never come, I have to say only goodbye. And have a nice rest of your day because you deserve it.